Hello all. Today in this tutorial we'll be discussing about the basic properties of laws of indices or the basic rules that you have all known with certain of the applications. So first and foremost, where is laws of indices being applied? Say suppose if I have value of 64. So if I take the factors of it, so if I take the factors of it, that is 2, 64 is 32, 2, 16, 2, 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are and 2 1s are. So as I see, this is 64 is nothing but 2 is being multiplied 6 times, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So if any number, if I need to take the LCM or the factors of it, now if after taking the factors, instead of representing this in terms of multiplication, what I can simply write it as 2, as the 2 is being used 6 times, so it will be 2 power 6. So how I have written 6? There are certain properties to it that we'll be discussing. So in this case, the property is used as you can see, all the multiples are 2 with power 1. So it is just an additive of the power property. That is, if I have the same base, that is 2 is my base and all the powers are 1. So how many times 1s are repeated? If I add, this will be 6 times. So the value can be as 2 power 6. So the first property is if x power m into x power m, that is if the base are same, then the value will be addition of the powers. If so, if it would be division, so it what would happen, x of m by x of n would be x of m minus n. And then we'll discuss more about its application. So what we can do is, say you have an example 2 power 3 into 2 power 4. So what is 2 power 3? If I normally write it as 8. What is 2 power 4? 2 power 4 is nothing but 16, and 16 into 8 is 128. So if I take LHS, so what is LHS? 2 power 3 into 2 power 4. So 2 power 3 is nothing but 2 power 3 plus 4, that is, as I am using the property 1, that is 3 plus 4, since the base is 2, the value is 2 power 7, and the 2 power 7 is nothing but equals to 128. So this is the way how we apply it. So for 3 and 4 it is easy. What if I have given an example? Suppose the question is 256 into 512. What you can do is, instead of writing the final answer, you can leave in the terms of 2's power. That is, what is 256? 2 power 8. What is 512? 2 power 9. So the answer is 2 power 8 plus 9. That is 2 power 17. So this is the way how we can simplify our calculation and leave in terms of 2's power. So this is the application of laws of indices. Next, let us take an example. Say you have the value 81 divided by 27. So instead of one way is 27 3 is 81 you can do, or else what is, we can apply laws of indices in this numerical. So as I have 81 by 27, what is 81? 81 is 3 power 4. What is 27? It is 3 cube. Since I have the same base, that is 3, what I can do, 3 of 4 minus 3. Since on division the power will be subtract from, like of numerator power minus denominator power. So it is nothing but 3 power 1. So answer left is 3. So this is the approach you can use for the second property. Let us try to and on the third property. Third property is, says if x power m whole power n, that this equals x of m into n. For example, if I have 2 power 3 2. Why I am taking 2? Because 2, it is easy to calculate and it is easy to explain the example so that you can relate it. So what is 2 power 3? 2 into 2 into 2. So that is nothing but 8. What is 8 square? 8 square is nothing but 8 into 8, that is equals to 64. So if I normally multiply it, what will happen? 2 power 3 to the 6, and 2 power 6 is nothing but, if you calculate, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 6 times 2 if I multiply, I will getting as 64. So this is the third property which can be implemented. Moving on to the fourth property, that is x power 0. Anything whose power is 0 will be equals to 1. Moving on to the fifth property, say x power minus 1. If any power is negative, so I need to reciprocal the value. That means suppose x power minus 1 is there, and it is nothing but 1 upon x power 1. So it is 1 upon x. So if the situation would be, or if the question would be x power minus n, then you would have written x of n of minus 1. Since it is inverse, this is called as inverse, data would be reciprocal of whatever the value is inside the bracket. So it is 1 upon x power n. So this is the fifth property. Let us talk about the sixth property. Sixth property is, say, x of m whole power n. So x of m whole power n, the property gives that is root of n x power m. Like suppose if you have, say, 2 power 6 whole power 1 by 3. So what you can do is, it's nothing but 2 of 6 by 3, that is 2 square, that is equals to 4. Let us see what happens with this case if I write in this form, that is 3 2 power 6. So that is cube root, that is this now laws of indices also helps to solve the problems of surds. So 2 power 6 can be written as 2 power 3 into 2 power 3. So if I take cube root out, so it will be 2 power 3 upon 3 and 2 power 3 by 3. The value is nothing but 2 power 1 into 2 power 1. So 2 into 2 is 4. So this is the sixth properties of the laws of indices. So let us try to solve certain problem. 64 power 3 by is 2. So what I can do is, what is 64? 64 is 2 power 6. 64 is 2 power 6, 3 by 2. So now I'll be using the property 2 power 6 into 3 by 2, as it is in power, so it will be multiplied 2, 3, 3 3 is 9, 2 power 9. So what is 2 power 9? It is 512. Or you could have also done the same question in this format. You could have said 64 is nothing but 8 square, 3 by 2. So 8, 2 and 2, 8 cube, because 2 and 2 get cancelled as it is in multiplication. So 8 power 3. Now this is 8 into 8 into 8, so it is 64 into 8, that will be equals to 512. So this is the another approach you can solve the problem, but it is recommended always try to take the factors in the form of prime factors, because prime factors are the one those cannot be further simplified. So it is recommended always to calculate, that will be helping you. 625 power minus 3 by 4. So what I can use is, what is 625? I'll first take the factors of 625 divisible by 5. So I will be writing 5 125 times 5 25 5 5. So it is nothing but 5 power 4. So it is 5 power 4 power minus 3 by 4. So since it is in brackets, so the power will be multiplied 4 into minus 3 by 4. So it is 5 power minus 3. Now I need to use a property 1 upon 5 power 3. So it is nothing but 1 upon 125. Since negative implies, this can be written as 5 power 3 power minus 1. So as it is minus 1, it will be reciprocal. So 1 upon 5 cube, that is equals to 1 upon 125. Next, let us try some more problems on that. Say the question is 125 divided by 216 power minus 2 by 3. Suppose this is the problem. So what is 125? You will say 5 cube. What is 216? You will say 6 cube. Same approach, you can just take the factors and you will be getting this minus 2 by 3. Now what you can do is 5 by 6, as both has the same power. So what I will do, this is 5 by 6 power 3 whole power minus 2 by 3. So what I can do, 5 by 6, as this is in power, so it will be cancelled. So I will be left with 5 by 6 power minus 2. If I simplify it further, but I will be left it is 5 by 6 square power minus 1. That implies 6 by 5 square. So it is nothing but 36 upon 25. Or you could have also simplified, like 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, whole inverse. Inverse means it will be opposite. That means denominator becomes my numerator and numerator becomes my denominator. So it is 36 by 25. So this is all about the basics of laws of indices. We will be trying to solve more problems in our next tutorial. Hope you understood this video. Thank you.